Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Yeah, Toko.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We're back here with Tabby. Ari can't do this one because she has work, and I guess I didn't plan well, so she's not going to be around for this one, but she might come back in the future. So it's going to be me and Tabby right now. Tabby, say hi.
Hi.
Beautiful. Oh, and we're doing it virtually. Over Discord. In this one, we're gonna do the first class trial. For the murder of Saika Maizono. We did like the first. What was it, like the first 3 minutes, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think we just like did the first like debate thing. So we're gonna go right back. We're just gonna go right into it. Tabby already said. You already said your suspicions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And here we go. What game? Go right here. Oh god, that was a little louder. Let me turn that music down. Yeah. Music gets really loud. So does this. That can go there. The voices can go like there. Alright, that should be better. Alright. Let's continue. I'm burping. Alright. Oh, and Tabby can't see me, but I can't see her either while I'm playing the game. So we're just gonna like, just so you know, guys know. Alright, let me set my skills. Usually you get these from like doing free time events with people, and usually you get it when you complete it. We only have 2. I think that's I think Melodious Voice is from Saika. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed, effective during the bullet time battle. I know what that's for. Increases your truth bullet rate of fire, effective during the non-stop debate. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go. We're not gonna go over the evidence, we're just gonna go right into it. Oh, most of this is voice acted.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Oh, Tabby, say something?
Hi. Hello.
Okay, just wanted to make sure were you saying anything when he was talking?
No, I was just reading the screen.
Okay, then the volume is all good.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
So gross.
Okay,
Yeah.
but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Oh, also, I want you to know that you can just like speak up whenever you want. I think there's like a slight delay, so I might like hit the dialogue, like go to the next dialogue by accident. So if that happens, just like wait until they're done talking, I guess. Usually.
Okay. That'll be good.
Okay.
That's how usually
That
most people
about
do
does
it.
it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin!
About to begin. We'll debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me, everyone's lives are on the line. Alright, I'm not gonna do this. It's just a tutorial. I think I remember the buttons. I think you press Y to shoot. Evidence of a struggle. All the scrapes around the room. Oh, I have to press A.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong.
I like the anime way he does that. Like, no, that's wrong.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
Oh. Real quick. I want to see if I can make the music quieter. And the voices a little quieter. Gonna try that.
So you're saying
That's better.
Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Also, just say if, like, you said something, and if in case I didn't hear you or something.
Okay.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Alright. Let's... Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting I have to press the button.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon!
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
We don't have to listen to everything. I think I remember some moments where, like, there is funny dialogue to listen to.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
No words. She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Oh, I think they're gonna talk about... So sometimes when they're, like, talking to other people, they won't say the lines out loud, but, like, there'll be, like, lines of what they're saying in the background. Like, it'll become... I think it's called white noise. It's purple. So you'll see that flying around. You have to, like... use the silencer to break that. It's just like another bullet, and to like be able to get behind it and press what the actual people are saying. I think it's the X button, so I think I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
I said, make your argument.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Aui's account.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Oh, maybe.
But where does that get us?
Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall.
Oh, right. Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Because Aoi. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead.
Coco's
Say it all you want.
Yeah. You said she's annoying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Oh. But yeah, we don't have to do this. But when I finish my tea, yeah. Yeah. There's some flashbacks I do want to do in the game, but most of them we don't have to. I'll just skip through them.
Just to be perfectly clear,
like
the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time.
Sorry. Checking in for noise.
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
Yeah, she called her idiot swimmer girl. What a bitch.
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess no one would do it then, like Mono said.
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops, did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife.
So that means there's only one person who committed the murder in this case.
So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
But she failed to say it in the first place.
Yeah.
Completely left it out.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
He's like, oh my god, I just got fucked up.
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Oh.
What were y'all
I got
doing?
so scared thanks to those creepy videos.
Oh.
I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay over.
Oh. Yeah. Because, like, if you remember, it doesn't matter where you stay in the dorm rooms as long as you're sleeping in the dorm rooms.
Yeah.
That was, like, that's the whole reason why they knew they could switch rooms.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
I forgot they talked
We're
about
not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
I should probably stop saying things just like, if you have a question, I'll just, answer it. Because I keep talking and, interrupting it.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But
Your
I'm a
girl.
girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
Oh my god, Taka.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Another one that she forgot about.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
yeah.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Oh. Someone
What?
who's not here? Are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
So, it looks like she was the one who went there. Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... what should I pick?
I think maybe Sayaka did for protection, because somebody had gone to her room prior, right?
Yeah.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
Oh.
See? He did do it after all!
Oh my god, Toko. Oh my god.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Alright, shut up, Movie. Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Have you been hearing the the breakup when they're talking? It goes like she just went that. Did you hear that?
Mm-mm.
Ah, okay, then it's probably something with my headphones, maybe. I don't know if that's gonna come in through the video or not.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
What?
I said I'm not sure.
Oh.
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
First Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? So basically this is just letters flying across the screen, and I have to put them in and form a word or a phrase. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we could just figure out what that something is. I don't know the buttons though, but I'll figure it out. Alright. Do you know what it is?
Something that should have been at the scene of the crime but wasn't?
Yeah. Wait.
Hair?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Because remember the lint roller was used?
Now I understand.
And it was there's no hair anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Probably their hair.
Yes, and if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
Right.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Ha ha ha! Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
I feel like Hifumi is just like going along with everything and doesn't actually know what's going on.
Oh, I agree.
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Right.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Which probably clears Makoto.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to hear these reasons.
No,
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggled to get into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. You know what it is? It's been a while.
The door was the doorknob broken?
The doorknob?
Yeah.
Maybe. Makoto's bathroom doorknob had been broken. The screws holding it in place had all been partially. Yeah. Let's try it.
Got it!
Okay, yeah, that was it. I was gonna do the door
Evidence that
frame.
The killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
So, I actually forgot. You got it right.
Huh?
Cool.
The doorknob? What doorknob?
Oh, the door frame. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a fucking door.
I just remember the door frame one is the how it doesn't fit into it, so you have to like pull up.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? Alright, there's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. I think this is going to be the white noise. I think the last one was just that, like, you can use multiple truth bullets or something. I don't know. Because right now we only... Oh, no. Maybe not. Well, in the future we're going to get more to use.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Right.
She then fled into the bathroom.
I don't think we have to shoot that.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Oh,
because Sayaka had locked it.
Oh, no, it's that.
And
oh,
finally,
it's not?
The culprit had Sayaka cornered.
Oh, yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be.
They stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
Right?
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it.
Oh, that slows it down.
We already know the answer.
Alright. It's not because the door was locked. No, there's a different reason. Yeah, okay, so that's the one I had to shoot.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
How do we speed this up? Wait, that slows it down.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Alright.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Right.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Right.
Because Sayaka had locked it.
Okay, there we go. I think I hit the button.
That's wrong.
I think I hit some of the white word before it. Why it didn't work.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Oh. Oh, hold on. One sec, Tab. I think I need to open the door for my brother. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, now that lighter's done, just get it. No offense to Skylanders, everything.
Okay, put the headphones on.
Okay, so hear me out.
What?
Sorry, I was watching a TikTok.
Oh, I thought that was your voice. Okay, I am back, everyone. Alright, let's keep going. Then why didn't your bathroom door... Oh, yeah.
Because it was stuck.
Yes.
Huh? What are you talking about? My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... That's not lucky at all!
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked. Oh, do you know what it is?
Yeah.
What?
Can I say it?
Yeah, because I'm about to do it, but when I go into the question, it's gonna have like a timer. So what do you think it is?
Their nameplates were switched on their doors.
Yeah,
the front doors.
So he thought it was Sayaka's room, which the girls' bathroom's locked. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime took place. Oh, they didn't know it was in his room until Sayaka's. Right.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
Oh, but, well, actually, that was pretty obvious too when it came up. So I don't know.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
A little bit of a learning process for me too.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Wait, look at his sideburn. It's just like sticking out.
Yeah.
I've never noticed that before.
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Well, I mean, they didn't know.
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
They should all stop suspecting
So the
him.
killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Yeah, Toko.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my god, I gotta say, Toko is really annoying in this game, but she does have some things that make her funny at least.
Yeah.
I don't want to say what they are, but you'll find out.
Okay.
Obviously, because it's like spoilers. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Oh.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you.
Damn. That was some shade.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
Everyone treats her really bad, except for Sakura.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yeah.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Shut up, Hifumi.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Yeah, it's a big ass hand, jeez. Look how big his hand is.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's supposed to be like closer, maybe. Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right here, right there. I mean, there's no way Sayaka let someone in because,
Because...
Oh, what? Wait, actually, I don't know. Oh, I think it's this, maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, on the night of the murder, Makoto and Sayaka traded rooms and where the Makoto's room. Yeah, I think so.
I got it!
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Right, she said she wouldn't let anyone in. I think I'm gonna do that right now. Same goes for you. Don't open it for anyone. I won't open it, absolutely not.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Oh.
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Why'd she do that, though?
I don't know. It did say it on the... Did you see in the picture that it said, from Sayaka?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words.
So, it seems that the first page was torn off then. Where she actually wrote that.
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Oh.
Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who
except for
lived
Sayaka.
there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
I mean, I guess he could have forged it, but like, I don't know.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then, that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop
Oh my
sensation, what young man could resist?
Oh my god.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Oh my fucking god.
Alright.
He's like, I'm into hentai, not, you know. Oh my god.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Why?
Why?
What makes you say that?
Yeah.
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
She's a little coy. Little, she's like rude, but like polite at the same time. Alright, dorm nameplates. Okay.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see.
Could that be?
So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
No.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Well, he was staying in it.
So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said,
I think she's about to say
they
it.
would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Wait, I don't know which one I need to shoot. The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is it had to be because of what got switched. Yeah, so the nameplates got switched.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
I don't think it's this one.
But in the note,
That's
the
true.
place they were asked to come to,
I think it's the next
it
one.
specifically says, my room.
Oh, no, it's the next one.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The room that Makoto...
Okay, yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, wait, yeah, that's right, because...
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
Oh, yeah, she didn't know that, yeah.
They got switched?
So she thought he was... Oh, yeah, she thought... Wait, so they switched rooms, and they also got switched nameplates, so it's like they switched their rooms and not the rooms they were staying in, right?
Yeah.
Like, they switched the location of their room. That's what happened. And she thought that the person would go to the room that Makoto was staying in, which was okay, yeah, okay, I got it now.
That's
My
right.
brain's a little
the
slow right now.
nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
So they would have went to the room that Sayaka was in.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
I'm just gonna take a second just to look at it. Okay, OBS. Okay, we're still recording. Good. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to see your face for a second. Hey, there it is. Hello. You can't see me, though.
And the
Alright.
one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Yeah, who switched
Right.
the name on the nameplates?
Okay, then who did it?
Yeah. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. So it was Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
So she did this, and she didn't tell Makoto that she did this.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Do you have any thoughts about this?
I'm still confused as to why she did it, but it seems like she planted the whole thing.
She seems like she planned the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, maybe not her getting killed, but she planned on instigating something to happen. You know?
Yeah. There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Yeah.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
Alright, so I guess she wants to, like, figure out everything that happened and then piece it together the why afterwards.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with a fake sword is because of the glitter on her wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I always press A, and A is to look at it.
All you have to
information
do is
about
take
it.
a good look at her broken wrist,
You're supposed to press
and it
Y.
should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Yeah.
Is that gold?
Wait, can I advance the dialogue with the Y button? I can't. I have to press A. I think that's why I keep doing it.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
Right.
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
Like honey.
And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
I see, I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. Alright, there's a bit more to learn. Okay, this might be the white noise, finally. I think at this point it should be. Or maybe that we have multiple truth bullets. Oh, it's multiple truth bullets, okay. So yeah, we have multiple evidence that we can use now that we have to choose between.
When the fighting broke out,
How do I switch it?
the culprit grabbed the sword
Wait, how do I switch
And that's when the first blow was dealt.
Okay.
A sword-based sneak attack.
Oh.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
Oh, wait.
So, she tried to fight back.
Wait, how do I...
She grabbed the kitchen
I wanna
knife
do
she had
that.
hidden away.
Can I do this?
But then the culprit took that.
Oh. Wait, how do I switch between truth bullets, though? That's what I want to do.
And they killed her with it.
And that's
Oh, wait.
Exactly what happened.
Wait, B speeds it up. I know. Okay, B speeds it up. Oh, okay, here we go. Controls. Okay, here we go. A is the silencer. B, we don't have to do the silencer yet until we get the white noise. B, fast forward. Open handbook menu is X. Fire truth bullet. Select truth bullet. Oh, it's the... Okay, it's the left shoulder button. If the person with the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. Alright.
When the fighting
Oh, there we
broke out,
go. Okay, yeah.
the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
So this? Oh, I think it's... Okay, it might be the other one then. Yeah. Yes, I see. So what you're saying is I have absolutely no idea.
Shoot!
I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in this somewhere. So that's what happens when you get it wrong.
Yeah.
So I think
When
it's
the fighting broke
this
out,
then, the sheath of the sword.
the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt.
Pretty sure.
A sword-based sneak attack.
Yeah, okay.
No, that's wrong.
So I'm pretty sure they used the sheath to do it or something. I don't remember.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
I don't remember what they're gonna say.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched.
Oh.
See?
Okay.
There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
He didn't really jump ahead or anything.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's
Right.
true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Oh.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she
I know.
grabbed the sword
I
to defend
understand
herself, but then the culprit took
What?
that from her too.
I think I understand now.
What do you think?
I think Sayaka might have tried to kill somebody, and then the other person ended up winning the fight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And also, she switched rooms without telling... And she switched the nameplates without telling anyone. Right? So she asked Makoto to switch rooms with her and then tried to kill someone in his room. Right?
Oh, was she being fake the whole time? Was she trying to frame him?
I mean, it seems like that could be a possibility.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. Which is interesting why I thought you, when you said, like, stuff about her being a psychic. Like, her
Yeah.
her psychic powers, I was like, oh, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Well, yeah, so...
Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Now I don't feel as bad.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
but
that's-
I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Well, who's the killer?
What?
How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Oh, yeah. The part of her body, it would be her palms, but her palms weren't covered in gold, so she didn't hold it.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Oh my god. Damn,
No,
Toto.
that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at night.
Oh, the water was on.
Yeah, like you couldn't take showers or anything.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh. I think they've been here for like 3 days.
Yeah, that's not that abnormal.
Well, yeah, I guess not. I don't know. I mean, at least you gotta at least wash your pits and stuff, you know?
Mm.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
Oh god.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Probably insult.
An insult, obviously.
Yeah.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have to have been the one without the sword, so Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Yeah.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Yeah.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Well, also, why? Huh?
Well, she had motivation at this point.
Right.
The video.
The video of her, the people that she sang with, like part of her, pop star band.
Yeah, like her career and their careers all ended because of it.
Yeah, and then, like, Monokuma was, like, prompting them to find out what happened, you know?
Yeah.
What were you gonna say before I said that?
Oh, I agree with Byakuya with
Oh.
how he said he was planning.
Yeah. What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on
That's
me?
what I said.
Yeah.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
I love how Kyoko just knows everything.
Yeah.
Waiting for everybody else to figure it out.
Yeah, that's like a problem that a lot of people have with this game, because she just, like, knows everything and she won't tell anyone.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
Yeah.
And by committing the murder
like the way
there,
Celeste
instead
says
of her
Makoto.
room, that would
Oh,
implicate
the way
Makoto.
she says Makoto.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when she goes Makoto.
Yes, I like it.
Yeah, it's funny. Oh wait, you like how she says it?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the way you're supposed to say it, or if that's like
Just her accent.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh.
But sure.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
Yeah. But also, the beds are different colors. I mean, they probably found out. No, I mean, maybe they know in that case. Or, I don't know, maybe they just didn't realize because they were in the middle of, you know, the whole fight and everything.
Mm.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
So she was straight up using him.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid, or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Dang.
Wait, then
Not wrong.
you're saying
Yeah.
she had this all planned out?
Holy
Apparently.
shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
Yeah.
That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Damn.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Makoto.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Yeah, that would
Oh
suck.
yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
yeah, Yasuhiro. Hero.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Sorry, obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Oh, okay. Debate! Make your argument. I got a dying message. Okay.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Oh, is that it? Oh, okay.
No, that's wrong.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, there's like 4 other dialogue
There
lines,
still
but...
might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining?
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
Dining.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Smart thinking. Oh, well,
Yes.
hold on. There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. Do you remember that her
finger.
had blood on it? Except,
Yeah.
someone could have just took her finger after and just put it in her blood, and then wiped it and made the message. But I guess they're just kind of like accepting it. I don't know.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it.
Yeah, I guess you just kind of have to like go with it.
That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see.
she broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Oh, are you getting messages on Discord?
No, sorry, I got a Snapchat.
Oh, it sounds like Discord. maybe I have to set the different ringtone.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
Numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Alright, so this doesn't get translated so well because, like, in Japanese, it is the same picture, but, like, they don't readily think of numbers and, you know what it is already, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's English and it's someone's name. So it's more of a mystery in that game because they're not going to readily think about it, but it's kind of, like, easier in this game because, like, the translation isn't so, like, easily translated, I guess.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
And there wasn't really a way for them to change it, so... It's more like, shocking in Japan, I'd say.
What?
Yeah.
What?
No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
Yeah.
Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Right.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
That's kind of mean.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Okay,
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Yeah, it just sounds so stupid in, like, the English version of this, but I'm sure it makes more sense in the Japanese. Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
I mean, yeah, that's one way you could say it. Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Yeah.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
What?
I'm upset.
What was that? Huh? She got too much
going.
water. She got too much water in her ears. Oh, that's swimming.
So, whose name did she write?
Toko. Come on. Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Alright. You know who we selected.
It's Leon.
It's Leon. Oh.
Here's my
I'm
answer.
so upset about it though.
Oh, you're just upset about
The
it?
key to solving
I
this
like
mystery
Leon.
was simply to rotate the
Yeah.
writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around,
Like geometry.
it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Yep. So apparently, even though she was trying to, like, get away with murder, and she ended up failing and getting killed, assuming that she did write this and was trying to put it at Leon, it seems like she put down his name anyways to, like, try and help them still. Or maybe it was just out of spite towards him if he did kill her. Maybe. Just interesting to think about. Oh, he's sputting.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
That's not a good argument.
No. I'm gonna say this case is really easy. Compared, because it's the first one. but literally, like, I would say for every other trial, you pretty much can't know. You can, well, there's a few where you can probably have, like, maybe an inkling, but you pretty much can't know who it is when you go into it. There's, like, no way. This is like, the only one, really. But I think the mystery with, like, Sayaka trying to frame and, like, get away with murder was, like, interesting in this one, at least.
No, it's not random at all.
It's pretty obvious that he's the
She
killer
wrote
at this
that
point.
message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped.
But we still have some questions to answer about how.
Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Right.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Because we haven't even talked about, like, the laundry room, or not the laundry room, the incinerator and everything, and, like, the crystal ball and all that.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Oh, here we go.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Do you know what it is?
The hair?
No. What's another place that we looked at besides the kitchen in Makoto's room and Sayaka's?
The trash.
Yeah, the trash.
Oh, there was a cuff, right?
Yeah, it was a cuff. That's the thing. Where is it? It's probably at the bottom. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
got it!
I thought
You
right.
mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
I thought that said shit. I thought that said burnt shit piece.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them.
Yeah.
And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Oh, he does have cuffs on. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, he's not the only one. I think you can say the same for Byakuya, Kyoko, a few other people too.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Taka, Hifumi, I think someone else too. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the
her.
only one wearing a white button-up.
Yeah, she's wearing one too.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Right.
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. Which one do you think?
Where it was disposed?
Let's see. Where the shirt was destroyed. If we focus on that, the killer will become clear. Where it was destroyed? You talk about the trash from the incinerator, right? How the fuck's that supposed to make anything clear? Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Alright. Take another stab. One of these.
I'm confused.
Do you want me to just do it?
Yeah, 'cause I'm a little...
Pretty sure it's this one.
I got it!
Okay.
Yeah.
If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
It'll make sense in a second.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Yeah.
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
That was Hifumi. What? No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Alright. I don't think yeah. This is gonna be something new. Oh shit, we got Shattered Crystal Ball. What do you think? How do you think he did it? Do you have any ideas?
The key
No,
to the
I'm
trash room.
kind of confused.
Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
I don't think that's
So
what we
the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Oh, okay, it's not that. Whatever. Is that wrong? Alright, wasn't that.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Alright, let's just see what he says at
the only
the
one
end.
who
Or
could
someone
get to
else.
the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order
What's that? There we go.
No, that's wrong.
You wouldn't have to, because apparently they have a Shattered Crystal Ball. Well, we'll find out in a second.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Do you remember that there were gaps in the gate?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a hint.
Yeah.
You'll find out.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was... What do you think?
Throw it.
Yeah.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate.
What?
I understand.
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
And of course he'd be able to do it because he plays baseball.
Exactly. Exactly.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
I think they're gonna talk about the distance too.
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off. Yeah. Said it was off last time you were there. Crap, it was the work. No, okay.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate.
Right.
Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Yeah. I mean, I think it would be easy enough. I don't think it would catch air that much.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
Maybe they could like put it on like something else that's what burns and then throw it in.
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire.
Yeah, they probably would have picked that up and they probably would have turned off the incinerator if they could get in there.
If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Yeah.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
Yeah,
Could
but
someone really do that?
yeah.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all because the killer is the ultimate baseball star.
I got it!
Yeah.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Isn't that right, Leon?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
It's very anime.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer.
Oh. I like his nose in this. That's right.
Yeah.
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
Oh.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Oh, I love this part.
And with that,
My favorite
we
part.
can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon, but all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
All right, the closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? I'm not gonna. We don't need a tutorial because I know what we're gonna do. But I do have some things to tell you while we do it. So let's just jump in. Here we go. Basically, it's a comic book.
Aw, that's sick.
Yeah, and also it reads right to left like a manga because that's how books work in Japanese. So it goes this, then that, and then that and that. So basically, okay, so this is like Makoto's way of thinking about it. That's what they say in the tutorial. The thing is, they change this in different games, but they won't tell you if you get something wrong. Like basically, you put everything in and then you go into it. They won't tell you if you got something wrong until you get to that point. Because Makoto's gonna like talk about it after you put everything in, right? So it kind of like interrupts it because then you have to go back out and then fix it, and then it goes back from that point. They do that. They change that in the other games, and you have to make sure you have everything right before you can listen to the person's talking about it. So I'm going to just tell you if you have everything right, and if you don't, something that I'll tell you the things you need to fix because I don't want it to be interrupted. Okay.
Okay.
Just for this game. Okay, so... Oh, it also gives you prompts this way. My room was the scene of the crime. The incident began when the killer entered. So... what do you think that is? It's in the thing right now.
Yeah.
It's
that one.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty easy. There's some things that can be confusing with like later ones. Alright, so the killer goes in, then Sayaka's waiting there for him with a knife, and he's like, what? And then she goes, crazy! So, first, when Sayaka attacked the killer with a knife, they noticed something in my room.
Then the sword.
Oh, yeah, I think yep. They back up and they see it, and then they turn around and they're like, oh, there's something there I can use. Then
The one on the...
What?
Yeah. All the way on the right is the next one. Right.
I don't think so yet. They use that object to deflect... You have the right idea, though. They use that object to deflect Sayaka's attack. It is... that one.
Oh, yes.
Here, I'll just let you see it all real quick. Alright. So yeah, they use the sheath to deflect her attack, and that's why the scratches are on it. And then they use it to hit her wrist, and she drops the kitchen knife.
Yeah.
What's this say? After the killer countered Sayaka's attack with an attack of their own, what did they do next? Oh, she's already in the bathroom by this point, so it's probably that one that you said. Yeah, this one. Alright, they're about to come and take her the sword. She goes into the bathroom. The killer's like, I can't get in. And she's like there, like realizing that she's probably gonna die soon. They forced the bathroom door open. The only logical way they could have done that was this one. Yeah. Use the screwdriver from their toolkit. Or maybe Makoto's, I don't know. Then they take the knife and they come in, and then I think this image is supposed to be when she gets stabbed. But then she's bleeding out. Yeah, the blood's already out there on the wall. After she was stabbed, Sayaka used the last restraint to leave something behind, and that was the dying message. Writing here. That's why it was upside down too, because like you can kind of like picture it when you're when like if you're back against the wall, you're not gonna like write it when you're like writing it behind you. You're not gonna write it like you have to like turn your arm if you want to turn it. If you want it to like be the other way, you know, it's more easier to write it that way. And then she realized she's about to die. He's like, okay, I killed her. Also, though, he could have just like left the room at that point.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would have left.
Yeah. No, he decided to go through with it, and she's dead with the message. And then he's here. He probably, I think he takes off his shirt. What?
Literally takes off his shirt.
Yeah. Probably because it has blood on it. It seems like he's using the lint roller there, so I guess he picks it up here. He picks up all the hair because his hair is red, so it probably stands out a lot.
Yeah.
Then he goes to the trash room to, get rid of the evidence. Which one? Oh, yeah, he took the crystal ball from Hero that he left in the laundry room, and then throws it to hit the switch on. It turns the incinerator on. It starts flaring up. Then he balls up the shirt and then throws that, which is right here.
Yep.
Then and then he leaves, but he doesn't realize that part of the shirt falls off. I mean, he couldn't really do anything about it in the first place, though, because he couldn't get in there. So it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's listen to it.
Here's exactly what happened.
I'm glad I turned up the voices
I
for
think
us.
I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message.
Oh, that's actually kind of weird to think about, because the part of the end that was, like, dry was the middle part. So maybe she was, like, she wrote down the long parts and then the diagonal, but she just kind of, like, ran out. Like, her finger dried too fast, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
Still, it's a weird way to write an N, but I guess she's Japanese, so maybe she's not used to it, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe.
And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
Yeah, because if someone sees red hair on the floor, they're gonna think that he was there.
Yeah.
And
afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt.
They would have definitely been his hair on the floor since they were in a struggle.
They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Oh.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Yeah, I like how they do this. They do it for every case in all the games. That's why it's my favorite part. It's
It would
dramatic.
appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt.
Oh.
And that's where you saw it, right?
So he's gonna go and wash the shirt first. Probably want to come out though, so it's a good thing he saw that there. Like for him anyways.
Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
Well, you're not really helping your case here. Dang. It looks like a hedgehog. He's got spikes and that nose.
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
Without evidence!
Yeah, we literally just gave you a bunch of evidence.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
He's just going crazy. Saying whatever he can.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
Oh?
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Oh. I think I know what they're talking about. I have the evidence? Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Alright, this one's gonna be a little difficult. This is basically like a rhythmic game where you have to like keep pressing it, and then at the end you shoot like your evidence that like so that finishes the argument basically. And it's like the last thing in the class trial that you do. And then it changes in the next two games, but and this game is pretty easy.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
Right.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Oh, usually it's something that you don't have in your immediate evidence. But you don't have to like come up with it. It's just like you have it at the end. At least in this game.
I remember making note that like his toolbox wasn't opened when you looked
Oh,
through the
Makoto's?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably Leon's. Like, so what he did. So that means what that he was about to get killed by Sayaka, but then he like hits her and then she goes to the bathroom. What he decided to do was go all the way back to his room and get it so that he could kill her.
Unless he brought it as like a weapon to be cautious.
Oh, that's true.
Because they were gonna be alone together.
Yeah, he could have done that.
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
Okay.
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Alright, so I have to do it's like button pressing, timed button pressing. It's a little difficult. He's gonna spout nonsense too.
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
I don't know how long it takes.
Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop
Wait,
talking.
why am I dying?
Shut up! Where's your
Wait, am I
proof?
supposed to press something?
You kidding me?
Oh, hold on. Why am I dying?
Not a...
Hold on. Attack. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Activate fever time. Oh, am I supposed to be? Oh, I'm supposed to shoot the. I'm supposed to shoot with Y.
It wasn't me!
Wait,
You lied!
wait, I'm messing up.
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Wait, why am I dying though?
Chance. It wasn't me!
Wait, I'm about to die.
You lied! Stop talking!
Oh my god. Wait, I just failed it. Oh, I thought all you had to do was press the A button. Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Uh-oh, have we already come to the end of the debate? Well then, the class trial's officially adjourned. Now it's time to reveal who's the blackened. This is the game over sequence. It would appear that the one with the most votes is Makoto. However, Makoto is not the blackened. Too bad. Looks like the real killer gets to graduate. Congratulations to them. On the other hand, everyone else must now be punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
Is it all over? What do you say? Want to give it another shot? So I think it just lets us start again from the beginning of the that section that we were just doing.
I refuse to give up yet.
And it gives us, yeah, it gives us full health again. So it's not really a bad. Okay, I'm gonna listen to the tutorial because I don't know what to do. All right. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent, simply won't want to listen to you. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Oh, okay. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Yes, right. I was doing that part. Press the A button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Yeah. Oh, destroy the statement you've locked on to with the Y button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Oh, you have to press Y. So I think I have to alternate between A and Y. I think that's what I was doing wrong. Yeah. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Okay, I just have to alternate. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going up and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. And then deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the Y button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. Alright, if you hit the statement fast enough, you'll come out victorious, but just like that before, if your influence gauge reaches a 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, so yeah, now I know
when
what
the
to do.
killer removed the screws from the door instead, they...
Stupid!
Okay. Alright, let's go back into it. I have to press AY, AY. Alright, let's try this again. Alright.
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
There we go.
Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof?
Oh, you only have to do it when there's stuff on the
Kidding
screen.
me? Not a chance! You lie! Shut
And
up!
Also, this is the
Where's your
action
proof?
difficulty setting in the game
You kidding me?
options.
Not a chance!
The
wasn't
logic
me.
difficulty is usually just like
Stupid!
the debates and stuff like that. Alright, final strike. That was easy actually.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
The toolkit. Because you used your own. Ugh, sorry about that.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
Yes.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
I'm gonna say, I don't know. I'd say the second trial difficulty ramps up pretty much from this one. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's difficult, but I would say that trying to figure it out becomes more difficult.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room.
Yeah.
They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
So that's why they didn't check for Makoto's.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
So he went and got his own.
Then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Right.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Right.
Stupid. Stupid.
Ooh, that's creepy.
Yeah, that's creepy.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Seems so. Creepy. Alright, we got our results. That's not the end of it, because we still have the aftermath. But it just like tells you how you did through the trial. Yeah, I got C's for the I got C's at the end there because that I messed it up. But I got an A. And you get mono coins for that. So we got 74 medals. We can buy a bunch of presents after this.
That's good.
Yeah. Can't use them for Leon anymore.
Yeah, we gave him a gift, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Give him,
I don't remember.
give him ramen?
Oh, what? Oh, was it cup noodles?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, it was because I said something about that.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
So you get killed if you don't vote.
Okay, then let's get excited!
I like how you said that right after she didn't say anything.
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
So we don't have to make the choice. This does it automatically. This little slot machine. Alright, so now we have to do voice acting again. Uh-oh! Looks like you got it right on the money! The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata!
Huh?
Oh.
That's so unsettling. I don't like that.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But...
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch, what the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
That's true.
I killed her first. Yeah. Well, no, I don't know. He didn't have to go back.
Yeah, I guess so, but...
He could have left.
He did. Yeah.
I mean, he definitely had to, like... Sorry, my throat's dry. He definitely had to, like, hit her wrist, but, like, he didn't have to kill her. I guess.
I wonder why. I wonder why she chose him. Like, out of all the guys she could have invited. Or I guess she could have invited a girl, too.
What?
I guess she could have invited a girl, too.
Yeah, they don't really say why, but, you want me to tell you why?
Sure.
It's because, you know how he wants to become, like, he wants to get into the music business?
Oh.
He thought that she was inviting him to give him advice on that, since she's a pop sensation person.
That makes sense.
Yeah, at least that's what like everyone, you know, like accepts it as. I don't think they ever say it anywhere, but that's why.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just unlucky. That's all.
Hey,
come on!
You expect me to just accept my death?
Yeah.
Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. I don't know about that. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Saika was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Yeah. Even I couldn't handle what I saw on there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. I like this track too. I think it's called Beautiful Dead. It's really unsettling, but also kind of like pretty, I guess.
Yeah.
Now we're trapped. Oh, this you.
Sorry, I'm mad.
I have to do these time flashbacks.
Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why? Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here.
Yeah, that's why she did it. What you said. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. That's kind of funny if you look over at Hifumi. Celeste is standing right behind him. It looks like he has her hair. Everyone always points that out when they see it. Not to take away from this, but I mean, this one's already kind of easy to tell. In future ones, the aftermath is like you pretty much don't know the reasons behind it until after the trial's over and they talk about it. You have to see something like that happen to them in Saika.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant.
That's why Saika, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I could do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's descended into pure madness. Or not she's. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Saika's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. I've lost interest. Saika being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise. Damn.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Damn it.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did!
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you're so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment!
Punishment? You mean execution?
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. But you chose not to. It is not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder.
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? Yeah.
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
Say what? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment!
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now!
No more begging, no more excuses! You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it!
Stop! Please!
I mean, there's no society in here that would demand that, though. That's the thing. Unless he's talking about the outside the society, maybe?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star!
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No!
And, yeah, we do see the execution. Like with Junko. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the... Yeah, he drags him. And there's music that goes with it.
Oh, that's in the intro.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. That's right.
Him falling or being dragged off. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, they have to what?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, he's gonna get pelted with baseball.
Yeah, the 1,000 blows. So it seems like he's gonna get pelted with 1,000 of them. And it looks like it's doing it all over his body.
Are each of their punishments, like, related to their specials?
I mean, it seems like it was for Leon, so it might be for everyone else.
Ugh. Gross.
Yeah.
His silhouette's also in the intro, pretty sure.
Yeah, it is. That's why I was asking you if you saw any spoilers or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that was what it was? Like, could you tell it was him?
No.
So,
No.
okay. Yeah. So yeah, he just died in front of us, like Junko. What we saw. Also, I need to tell you. So, the thing I was talking about earlier, the three people, the three characters in this game that have the character sprites that the writers were so tired of seeing all the time. It was Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. They were the first character sprites that were made in this game. And so what they did is the reason they killed those three off in the beginning is because they just got so tired of seeing them all the time. Yeah, and people, that's like some of the background lore of this game.
That's funny.
Yeah, because I think they had different people that they intended to die in the first chapter, but they decided on using those three because they just got so tired of it. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. Also, it's kind of interesting because they're the three most popular ones here, I'd say. I mean, Yakuya is rich and well known, but he's not really has a social standing, I guess.
Yeah.
I never said that. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is popping right out of control!
Oh, fuck. What's going on?
I can't take it.
I can't take this anymore. We really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well,
hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Ugh. I don't like that close enough.
Damn you!
And fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
what the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an what's his voice again? So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a smile on a scale. What? Oh, that's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. That's a weird expression, or metaphor, or comparison, I guess. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
No. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? Yeah, both of them did. No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course we can't cut free from the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like the pool.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for, after all. Yeah, I said everyone.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
Is this like being broadcasted?
Yeah, maybe. Who do you think would be broadcasted to in that case?
I have no idea, but it seems like that's what he's alluding to.
Definitely one possibility. And just like that, he was gone. I don't know why I said that so like that. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Yeah. 3 people died in this chapter.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah. Now there's only 12 of them left. From the original 15. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I cut that off. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
I'm surprised you figured it out.
Why are you laughing?
Just like it seems to just the undertones in that sentence is funny to me.
Yeah, that was a weird way to say that. Figured it out. What I want to talk to you about right now.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
So... The fact that she... Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because she wanted... If she really wanted to frame Makoto, she just wouldn't have written the name.
Yeah, that's true.
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it.
She was only using Makoto because, like, you know, to get herself out, and he said that he would help her. But, you know, like, not... Obviously not in that way, but she kind of, like, took it. Like, she was trying to, like, convince herself, maybe that's how he was saying it, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just how she was, like, trying to justify it. Even though it's not really justified that way.
If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her. Yeah.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
With someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go.
So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know Oh, is he about to quote her? How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
How did you know? How did you know
I don't
that?
know. What just fucking happened?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, well. I'm psychic.
I knew it!
How'd
I
you
knew
know
it! He was gonna quote!
How'd
Did you not hear me? I was like, he's gonna quote Sayaka and say I'm psychic.
I did hear you. How'd you know that?
I'm psychic, Colin.
No, stop. It's creepy. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I did not think you would know that. Sometimes it's crazy to me, like, how people call things.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Huh?
Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 1, to survive. That's the end. The end.
That was really good.
Yeah. And then they show everyone who dies.
They were black.
Students. Yeah. To be continued. I like how they show those surviving students at the end of the chapter.
Mm-hmm.
The despair bat. Yeah, so every time there's an execution at the end of the chapter, you get a present that's based off of the person who dies. The execution.
Mm-hmm.
So, baseball bat. I'm gonna save it. Or no, I'm gonna leave it on the screen because it can go right into the next chapter afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't want it to do that. So, what are your thoughts about what just happened?
It was really good.
Yeah.
And I'm upset that it was Leon, but I liked learning more about what happened with the situation, like how Sayaka was planning on killing him and stuff like that.
Yeah, because you thought she was like trying to protect Makoto, and then she was actually trying to frame him.
Yeah, I did think that she was trying to protect him at first, and turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think of the execution? How he was is pelted by baseballs.
Yeah, it that was pretty gruesome, but it clearly is connected to what his ultimate power was.
Yeah. It seems like that Monokuma might have executions based off of everyone here prepared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then what do you think about what Monokuma said about everyone and that there might be people seeing this happening?
Yeah, I do think because there's also cameras throughout the school too, so they probably are being broadcasted in some way, shape, or form, but I just don't know to what group.
Yeah.
Would be behind that, or maybe it's related to who's organizing the whole thing too, but I don't know yet.
Probably. And so yeah, 3 people died. And then I guess we're gonna keep going. They survived through the class trial. So yeah, I guess we're gonna do that in the next one. It's pretty crazy that they got through it because like that was the most people that they were gonna start with, 15. So that was probably like the hardest to find the culprit, maybe. Well, at least that's what you would think, but maybe they have methods to make it harder in the future.
Yeah.
Because you know, like you have this pick from out of 15, but the numbers are gonna be dwindling soon, or like eventually at least.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess we're gonna end it there. Uh, oh, I guess we can't really time the outro the same way, but you know, where I do my bye thing with my hand.
Yeah, because I can't see you.
Yeah. I'll just wait. I'll time it so that we both do it at the same time. I'll just wave a little extra. But if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and maybe consider subscribing to see more. And check out Silent Hill that just started on my channel. By the time
Started Silent Hill?
yeah, I did.
Wow.
The first game.
Cool.
I was on like the PlayStation 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So check that out if you want. If you like horror games and stuff and mystery like this. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Maybe Ari will be there, maybe not. We don't know yet, but possibly. Bye.
Bye.